for Daily Dose of Hope, day 258. Sorry about yesterday. That was I had a kind of a private meeting with the kind of private group, but I was but anyway, hold on. So welcome to a Daily Dose of Hope. I've been coming on for about 258 days now to give a daily dose of hope, as I was guided to do, because the energies on our planet are starting to increase, and as they do, things start to get wackier and wackier. And as you can see from the world stage, everything's starting to get wackier and wackier. And the interesting thing I've always found about these energies when they pick up is if you look at nature, if you look at the animals, if you look at all of they, like, for example, my cat, for example, she is still the same way. She's not in more fear or less fear, or, she's still the same. So all of these things are not affecting her. So imagine, similar to the Amish, for example, like they're probably not experiencing as much these ups and downs because they're unplugged from all of these things that we're plugged into, and that is a large part of these energies. But the good part about these energies is that they are playing out a story that we are witnessing and we're able to participate in, and also it's a story that enables us to test our discernment and our ability to stay in the middle path and to not go into fear or anger or judgment, but to stay in the middle path and see everything as a story that's playing out. Everything has its place, and we don't really understand. Just like the Course in Miracles says, we don't know what everything is for, but everything's for our own good. So it's all playing out, and we can't judge it. That's good, that's bad. That just weighs us down even more. So that's what a daily dose of hope is, and that's my intention for making these, to help everyone, bring you back into a sense of hope, because in these days it's very hard to keep your hope. It's so easy to be knocked off of your surfboard, for example. If you're surfing these waves of energy and of emotion, it's so easily just to fall off. But so we're here just to kind of help you get back on. So I wanted to share. So every once in a while, I do these channelings. I call them stealth channeling. Similar to there's a man who makes YouTube videos, stealth camping videos, and I really enjoy watching them. And so this is my version is stealth channeling, where I just go into a relatively, it's not public place, but a public place and channel. And so I do that on the Facebook group, which is down below, if you'd like to join. And yeah, so I did one today, and I wanted to share this because I thought the message was really good. The message was from Yeshua, and I was just asking him, let's see, I was asking him a few questions, and I was asking about, well, first of all, life. Like, why is life so hard? Everything's always hard, and that was the question. And and I was asking for hope, and he said, all you need to do is turn inside. If you turn outside for outward things like the Indian curry, those things end quickly. So I was, whenever I'm down in the dumps, I usually eat Indian curry because the spices kind of make me feel like euphoric for maybe a few minutes, and so that's my kind of thing. But he says, so with the Indian curry, it's an outward thing, and it ends quickly. So that sense of euphoria that lasts for a short period of time, and then afterwards there is pain and there is suffering. And that is the nature of this planet. All things are illusory, so they will pass, and they all come at a price as well, because you are not of these things. You are of such a higher frequency than these things. So when you do them, it brings your frequency down. See, sorry, I'm increasing the font here. Hold on. Brings your frequency down, and then the time it takes to bring your frequency back up is painful. So falling is easy, but climbing back up is difficult, and that's what this is all about. And so if you're looking for hope, just look inside, close your eyes, get deep into meditation, read the books, read the Course of Miracles, get channelings, get all those things. That was his advice. Got a little bit to me too as well. And so the other question about why is everything so difficult? And I was asking, so is it difficult for everyone at the same rate, or does it depend on the person? And I mean, it's on the surface, it seems like a really simple question, but I was kind of curious about his take on it. So here it is. The question of why it's so difficult. We would say that yes, it is difficult for everyone in different ways, and it depends on how awake you are to who you are. So if you understand, as you do at this moment, how illusory the world is, that is a transition period where you start that this is a transition period where you start to stop glomming on to things in this planet. And as that happens, you will lose the hope that you had before. But that hope was false hope. It was based on falsehoods. It was based on illusion. And it's better that it is gone. It is better that there is an honest, clear presentation of what you are seeing. And we would say it is similar to your remote viewing. So my remote viewing. In your remote viewing, things are broken down so you can take all of the emotion out of things and just see something as it is. Is it a smell? Is it a color? Is it a shape? And this is something that we would say is very important to start doing with your world. Understand that all of these emotional attachments are just attachments, and they are not necessary. Things are things. They are just there. You do not have to understand what everything is for, but understand that what you are here for. You're here for love. You're here to find love. You're here to give love. You are here to give love to people. So understand that and give love, give love, give love. That is what we would say. Okay. And then I was asking them about suffering, and okay, so about suffering. They said all suffering is caused by you. All suffering is caused by your attachment to certain things. Attachment to hopes, to dreams, attachment to illusions, and these illusions will bring sadness. That is what they're there for. All the things you see will pass, and they are not there. Once you get what it is you think you want, you will not want it anymore. And that is just the nature of this world. So if you set your sight on those things, you will find constant pain and constant suffering. But if you set your sights on love and you set your sights on helping other people, then you will be pleased, because that is the truth. That is the only truth that exists in this world, in this planet. Okay, and then about other people suffering, he says, everyone is suffering in their own way, depending on how attached and how unattached they are. You would be surprised that there are quite a few ascended masters walking among you. People who are cleaning up the streets, cleaning the bathroom, working in the grocery store. You'd be surprised. And they're doing this because they understand the nature of life, and they understand that they are just enjoying every second of every day. And this is what we wish for you as well, to stop expecting things, to stop thinking things should be one way or another, but just to accept it as it is. It is what you see. You see what you see, and it is beautiful. Look how beautiful this world is around you. Look at those clouds, look at those trees, look at those plants, look at that beautiful woman walking by, look at those beautiful bugs. It's all working in perfect harmony to bring peace to heaven on earth. This is a time of grand awakening, and everything is working in unison. It is a symphony of colors, of lights, of emotions, bringing all of you to the place that you need to be. And that is where you are. What a beautiful place to be. So stop expecting so much. Stop connecting to things that have no meaning. The only thing that has meaning is love. Attach to that. Attach back to that. You are bringing yourself now, in this time that the world is waking up from 3 years of darkness. You are starting to come back into this world. But we would say that this world doesn't exist and will not exist the way it is. So don't put expectations on this world. Put expectations on love and on peace, which are the only truths here. Everything else is just a reflection of that. All things are just representations of ideas. And which idea do you want to believe in? Love or fear? And that is the final answer, the final question. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So that was his message today. I thought it was really, really wonderful message. Um, and it is very similar to the Buddhist idea of attachments. And it's just something that we constantly need to be reminded of, that, yeah. Oh, hey, Chris from Wales. Woohoo. So Wales, it's probably in the afternoon, I imagine. Probably 10 or 11 or so. Yeah. I have my, what is it called? My family history, and I was looking through it on my grandfather's side, and it goes all the way back to, let's see, it goes all the way back to England. That's it, 1605. No, hold on. It goes all the way back to, where do we go? Speaking of Wales, but it's not. 1475. 1475 in Dorset, or what used to be called Dorsetshire. It's interesting. Um, Looks like a beautiful place, Dorset. Beautiful beaches. But yeah, just interesting. Like looking back in the family history. But I am one of the Queen's children, which sounds nice on the surface, but it's actually the orphans that were shipped out of England because they didn't need them anymore. uh, but yeah, interesting stuff. Um, so anyway, unrelated that. So yeah, I'm going to, let's see. That was all I wanted to talk about today. It's just kind of losing hope and gaining hope. And whenever you start to lose hope, it's good to just unplug and just go inside, kind of close your eyes. Yeah, so that was what I wanted to talk about. And yeah, I'm just going to go into a channeling. Oh, by the way, about the Dorset thing too, I think it's funny. I think a lot of American people who probably trace their history back, I was feeling this, that like, I was like, oh, it might be fun to go to Dorset, in England. But I imagine it could be like those ancestry sites. They probably have like, they probably make up a lot of stuff. So it's probably we're all related to that one person in Dorset, and so all these American people will go over to Dorset and like, ah, this is our heritage, and all the Dorset people are like, oh no, no, more of these ancestry.com people. They don't even know. This is all made up. So I don't know. Who knows, right? You don't really know. Um, so yeah, this one was done. It was done by a professional, but I think the professionals probably use those sites as well. I think the really, really professionals would probably just use old newspaper clippings and things like that. But yeah, um, so that's an interesting thing to look into, those kind of ancestry sites. How accurate are they really, given the nature of our history, right? How accurate is that? Or a lot of those names just made up? Let's make Mary Burnshire, and let's put her over here, and everyone here is going to be related to her, and just like those DNA tests that everyone was getting, like all that stuff was just, it wasn't. You know, I don't think that was an accurate test. I think they were just kind of sending out whatever to people, because in the end, those DNA tests were just to, yeah, get your DNA. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm going to go into channeling. Um, yeah. So I'm going to ask about, what did I want to talk about? Well, nothing really special today to ask about. Yeah, I'm just going to go into a channeling and see if they have anything to say on this day, December 1st, 2024 at 9:24 Japan time. So here we go. Hmm. Greetings. We are that one that you know as Mary Magdalene. We go by many different names, but we are the energy of the archetype that you know of as Mary Magdalene. We are here to bring a message to all of you, a message of love and a message of peace, the only true messages that are available. Any other messages that you might hear are echoes of the truth, but they are not the truth. If it does not contain love, it does not contain hope, it is not a real message? It is only an echo of a message. It is borrowing the energy of the messages of truth in order to create an untruth. Because in the end, all of the stories are here for you, for love and for hope. This is a story of love and hope, a story of a grand awakening on your planet, and all of you are playing very large and important parts on this planet, and not only on this planet, but on this universe, and even farther out than this universe. What you are doing here is wonderful, is beautiful. You are changing the world by being yourself, by going through this energy, by you being such advanced souls going through this experience that you're going through now. Not only are you helping yourself, but you're also helping the rest of the universe, because the rest of the universe is watching you. You are the chosen ones. All of you that are down on this planet at this moment, you are all the chosen ones, all of you. Not just one group, not just two groups, but all of you. You are all the chosen ones for this time to come down to this planet and help with this amazing ascension. That is what you are doing, and what beautiful work you are all doing. We wish you all of the love and the hope, because that is what you deserve. You deserve the love and you deserve the hope. It is your birthright. We are that one that you know of as Mary Magdalene. All right. So that's got Mary and Jesus today. Woohoo! So I'm going to go into a pocket of peace, and so pocket of peace is a guided meditation. You're free to join in if you like. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. Some people join in by playing the guitar or dancing or singing or light language, whatever it is, whatever your preference. This is just a inexpensive Remo drum. These are really good. I recommend them. They're not super well. I don't know with the currencies and everything like that. They might be more expensive, but it's a fiber skin, so it's just made of like some sort of plastic, but it has a good sound to it, and the tone doesn't change, which is great for a place like I live here in Japan, because it gets so humid that, like, this thing would just just wouldn't work anymore. But anyway, so what I do is I play a beat of 4 beats you can say like 4 quarter notes for 120. So metronome, you set your metronome to 120, and then you just play. So for example, here we go. Where's my metronome? So this is 120, and then I just play 4 beats for each one. Sorry, 2 beats. 2 beats. Sorry, that's what it was. It's 60. If you go to 60 and you play 4 beats, that would be the equal to it. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, set it to 60. That's what it was, yeah. So you set it to 60, and then you play four notes or 4 beats in each one, and that rhythm entrains your brain. It helps you to get into a deeper state, like a trance-like state, like a theta state. And this is basically like shamanic drumming, and so this kind of helps you to, get into it. And so that's what I'm going to be doing in the background. And so this is just a guided meditation. So here we go. All right, so I'd like you to imagine that you are in the most relaxed place that you can imagine, by the ocean, or by the river, or in the sky, above the clouds, wherever it is, the place that makes you feel the most relaxed. Just imagine that you're there, not a care in the world. Just relax into it. Then I'd like you to imagine that there's this golden mist that enters the space, and it comes so gently and surrounds you. This is the golden mist of unconditional love, and it just wraps around you like a cocoon, and it's so warm and loving, and you feel like you're home. You feel unconditional love, like you're just loved. And you can call up maybe a time in your life that you felt unconditional love. Or maybe if you haven't had that experience, a time that you felt unconditional love for something or someone. maybe a pet or child, or yeah, someone that you love. Yeah, and then just connect with that feeling. Yeah, and then just let this feeling of unconditional love just warm up your heart and your body. Ooh, and you can feel it, you can feel it. It's very powerful. And this is your birthright. This was given to you before you were born. It'll be with you for every second of every day. It'll be with you after you're gone. This is yours. This is your birthright. You are made of this stuff. You are unconditional love. That is you. So everything that you do is love. You are walking love. You are making love. You are seeing love. Everything that you do is love. And in this love, there's no worry, there's no regret, because there's no future and there's no past. This love is now. And now is the only time there is. And now is not even a time. So yeah, so we're just kind of expanding this energy out into the room that you're in, or the space that you're in, and then out further out into the highways and the byways and the riverways and the cloudways, the skyways, throughout the whole world, throughout the whole mass consciousness. This energy is so powerful that everyone is starting to feel it. Everyone's starting to say, what the is happening? I have no idea what's happening, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the love. And everyone's just starting to download that love and say, yeah, I like this. I like this. This feels really good. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I can do this thing now. I got this thing. I was feeling so hopeless, but now I'm feeling hopeful. Yes, because love travels at the speed of love, which is faster than the speed of light. It's the fastest speed on the planet because it doesn't travel the way other things travel. It is an acknowledgement of the truth, and so there is no speed that can be faster than that because it is the only truth. And this love travels throughout all of you. So all of you out there suffering, all of you out there finding a lack of hope are feeling it now. This feeling, all stories of sadness, of fear, of anger are gone, replaced with stories of hope and such beautiful love. Yes, we are putting love stories out there, so you are the stories of love. And in that dark space, you might find yourself a place of no hope. You start to feel this light feeling, and you start to feel like, wow, I feel really good. I feel light. And I feel like, you know what? I can do this thing. I got this thing. This thing cannot get me down. This thing cannot knock me down. I am so much larger than this. I am so much larger than all of this. I'm made of love. I'm made of love. And I can make love on this path. I'm just going to make this a pathway of love. So not only am I going to overcome this obstacle, I'm going to thrive. I'm going to thrive over this obstacle. And this obstacle is going to be the thing that will help me and propel me into the place of hope, into bringing heaven on earth. So thank you very much, big obstacle. You are the catalyst. You have helped me. So thank you. Yeah, thank your obstacles. And then just climb over them and say, yeah, I'm flying now, flying through this world of love and of hope. And this love is so powerful, it's going into all the shadows. All shadows on this planet are being extinguished and they are being shown for what they are. All secrets are going to be revealed. Good. Because we don't need to keep any secrets because we're love. What else do we need to think about? All secrets are revealed. All shadows are revealed. And now we just find ourselves in this whimsical new place that we call love. This whimsical new heaven on earth. All right. Phew, phew. So I hope you guys are hopeful. And so hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. And Chris, thanks for joining in. It's good to see you. Hope the weather's holding up over there. It's probably a bit colder than it is here, I imagine. Yeah, I've never been to Wales. One day I'll go. When I go to Dorset and they tell me like, oh no, not another of you people looking for your ancestors. So, yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are hopeful and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. So ciao for now. And yeah.